Makibaka! Huwag matakot!
Makibaka! Ang tao ang bahay! Ngayon ay lumalaban! Ang tao ang bayan!
We'll never be defeated! The people united!
Ngayon ay lumalaban! Ang tao ang bayan! We'll never be defeated! The people united! Manegong puta! Dictador Protesta!
Dictador Protesta. I personally told them to be here because Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw! Ang tao, ang bayan!
Ngayon na lumalaban! Ang tao, ang bayan! Ngayon na lumalaban! Ang tao, ang bayan! Huwag matakot! Makibaka!
No justice, no peace! 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 Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw! Marcos,
Try to capture from maybe the side or something so the placards can be seen instead of the background.
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, Magnanakaw!
Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw!
BBM!
Bring back the money! BBM! Bring back our 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 money!
Fascismo, biguin! Marcos, panagutin! Fascismo, biguin! Marcos, panagutin! Fascismo, biguin! Marcos, panagutin! Fascismo, biguin! Marcos, panagutin! Fascismo, biguin! Marcos, panagutin!
Forget to the video, we'll put the other guys down. Oh my God.
Parehong tuta, diktador fascista! Parehong tuta, diktador fascista!
Marcos Duterte, walang pinagiba!
Parehong tuta,
Diktador fascista! Marcos Duterte, walang pinagiba!
parehong tuta, diktador fascista!
Marcos Duterte, walang pinagiba!
Parehong tuta, diktador fascista!
Hello, New Jersey! Our families migrated to the United States because of lack of jobs, lack and a social crisis in the Philippines. Even though we are here in the U.S., the entire Filipino diaspora has a stake in the future of the Philippines. It will truly develop and industrialize, or if its economy will remain backwards, dependent on foreign capital and perpetually in debt. We have a stake in that. Even this event, we see the government spending lavishly to put this up, while Filipinos back home are suffering. All of you dressed up today, our kababayan are suffering.
All of you dressed up today! Well, our kababayan are suffering! What do you really care?
Our people are hungry. They're struggling with poverty. And yet you wear how much of those clothes? How much was this event? Is this where our Filipino government money is going? Is this where the U.S. money is going? We are also here to ensure accountability for the tens of thousands of victims of human rights violations and atrocities of the Marcoses and the victims of crushing poverty that their regime, both in the past and even today, are causing. The Marcoses must be held accountable. You are friends with rulers. Though we are an ocean away, we are part of the global movement of Filipinos in the Philippines and all over the world. We are rising up to push back against the status quo of cronyism, corruption, political dynasty, repression, and underdevelopment toward genuine democracy, respect for people's rights, and sovereignty. We believe the first step in attaining the Philippines we want and deserve, one that actually upholds human rights, democracy, and sovereignty, is to once again kick the Marcos dynasty out of Malacanang. We urge all of you to think critically and reject the lies of the Marcos regime. Marcos out of the U.S.
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 Marcos out of Malacanang.
Marcos out of Malacanang.
Marcos out of Malacanang.
Marcos out of Malacanang.
Marcos Filipino people have the collective right as a nation to live without state violence, without militarization, without government corruption, and without political oppression in their daily lives. The Filipino people deserve a government that will prioritize national spending and social welfare and development, not be victims of the military and debt servicing. As IWS, we are proud to be one of the main community sponsors of the Philippine Human Rights Act for the PHRA, which will suspend U.S. aid to the Philippines until such a time when the Philippine government can prove that this funding is not being used towards human rights abuses committed by the Philippine state forces, and that human rights abuses are investigated and perpetrators are held accountable. U.S. taxpayers don't want run on our hard-earned tax dollars to kill and abuse Filipinos and other people overseas. As the Filipino people in the U.S. and the people overall in the U.S., we stand with the Philippines in their struggle for genuine freedom and democracy, and we reject the U.S. government's ongoing support for the Marcos dynasty and Philippine state repression. No justice, no peace!
Stop the killings in the Philippines!
No peace!
Stop the killings in the Philippines!
No justice, no peace!
Stop the killings in the Philippines!
Pass the PHRA!
Pass the PHRA!
Pass the PHRA!
Pass the PHRA!
Reject the Marcos dynasty!
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 Reject the Marcos dynasty! Give it up for Jessica! As our participants on the other side continue to take selfies and benefit from the ill-gotten wealth of Marcos, the 20 billion that is still remains to go back to the Philippines, we will continue our program as we expose him for his crimes and his continued murder of the Filipino people. Next up, we will call upon Jay Arena, who will provide a solidarity message, really speaking upon the U.S. military aid that continues to go to the Philippines to kill the thousands and thousands of people suffering us. Give it up for Jay!
Thanks a lot. My name is Jay Arena. I'm a Newark resident, and I'm with the Cynthia Johnson for Congress campaign. Her district represents Newark and parts of Jersey State and the surrounding suburbs. We stand in solidarity 100% with the struggle of the law. All the supporting organizations to down this repressive, murderous, barbaric Marcos regime. We demand United States U.S. imperialism. U.S. imperialist state has back for decades the repressive regime. For Marcos, they supported Democrat and Republican. They supported Marcos' dictatorship and all the repressive regimes. Because of the mass movement, they drove out the U.S. military bases, but behind the scenes, they have returned and are backing the repression in the Philippines. So we stand in solidarity with this struggle. Our campaign calls for an end to all U.S. intervention in the Philippines and around the world. We demand the closure of all 180 military bases. U.S. imperialism has spanning the globe. And we demand a mass public works and public services program. End the repression abroad and end the repression right here against these murderous police. The Baraka regime carrying out murders right here. Part of the U.S. imperialist state killing abroad. Are all connected. And we're calling for an end to the U.S. war machine, to the domestic war machine in the prisons and the police, and redirect that money into a mass public works and public services program. To rebuild the water system here in Newark, in Jackson, Mississippi, in Flint, Michigan, all around the housing, healthcare, and schools that we desperately need. Here around the world against the main enemy, the billionaire class and the repressive agents that we're staring in the face right now. Victory to our people.
Number one terrorist! 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 Singilin! Pagbayarin! Diktador tuta! Diktador tuta! Diktador tuta! Diktador tuta! Diktador tuta! Diktador tuta! Thank you so much, Karina! Solidarity message of our nurse! Next up, we'll talk about AJ Santos, who will be speaking from Atlanta, New York!
Migranteng Pilipino! Ngayon ay lumalaban! Migranteng Pilipino! Ngayon ay lumalaban! Migranteng Pilipino! Ngayon ay lumalaban!
Ang tao, ang bayan!
Ngayon ay lumalaban!
Ang tao, ang bayan!
Ngayon ay lumalaban!
Mga tita, para sa inyo to. Lahat na nakapila dyan. Tumingin ka dito, tumingin kayo dito. Proud ba kayo sa ginagawa niyo? Nakapila kayo para sambahin ang isang diktador. Mga magnanakaw, mamamatay tao. Nagbihis pa kayo ng mga magagarbong damit para sambahin ang isang diktador. Proud ba kayo? Ang kapal na mukha nyo.
Mahiya kayo!
Habang ang mga kababayan natin nakapila sa mga community pantry, nagugutom. Habang ang mga kababayan natin nakapila sa LRT para lang makapasok sa mga trabaho nila, naghihintay ng 3 oras, 4 na oras, 5 oras para makapasok at kumita lamang ng kakarampot. Andito kayo, nagpapakasasa sa mga damit yung magagarbo. Ang kapal ng mukha nyo. Napakadami kong gusto sabihin kay Marcos. At hindi lang sa kanya, kundi sa buong pamilya niya. Makinig kayo ate. Tinitignan kita, makinig ka. Alam naman po natin kung gaano kakapal ang mukha nila. Ang pamilya ng mga mandarambong na nalulunod sa luho at kabang ng bayan. Di ako makapaniwala na itong spoiled brat na iyakin na si Bongbong ay may gana pang magpakita dito sa mga kababayan natin sa Amerika. Ang kapal ng mukha mo, Bongbong! Sa darating na Martes ay paggunita sa ikinamumpung anibersaryo ng martial law. Isa sa pinakamadilim at madugong kabanata sa kaysaysayan ng Pilipinas. Marami ang nagsasabi, golden era daw ang martial law dahil disiplinado ang mga tao. Makinig ka ate, makinig ka. Ang sagot ko po dyan ay yun lang ang nakikita nila dahil yun lang ang pinapalabas sa telebisyon, sa TV at sa dyaryo. Dahil gobyerno ang may hawak sa media noong panahong yun. Laganap ang
kababayan, laganap ang krimen at pagpatay, pagdukot at panggagahasa ng mga sundalo at kapulisan noong martial law. Alam ko po ito dahil ang aking ina mismo ay lumaban sa panahon ng martial law. Noong ako ay bata pa lamang, ay naikwento na niya sa akin ang mga karanasan niya at ng mga kasama niya. Switch daw.
Magnanakaw! Magnanakaw! Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw! Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Noong mga panahon iyon, bawal ang magsalita laban sa gobyerno. Di ba po? At pag ikaw ay nahuli o ay nasumbong, ikaw ay mawawala. Di ba po? Karamihan sa kasama ng aking ina ay mga pari at leader ng simbahan, mga relihiyoso. Gumagawa ng mabuting gawa sa kapwa. Sila ay kalaunang tinorture at pinatay. Tinorture at pinatay dahil sila ay hindi sang-ayon sa batas militar. Batas militar na pasimuno ng pang-abuso sa karapatang pantao. Mga sundalo sa bawat sulok ng mga siyudad at kanayunan. Batas militar na nagbigay ng takot sa sino mang magsasalita laban kay Marcos. Bawal magsalita, kundi sisikmuraan ka ng sundalo. Alam ng mga sundalo yan, may sundalo dito, nakita ko. Bawal magsalita, kundi ikaw ay dudukutin at papatayin. Kumbaga, pag nagreklamo kang gutom ka at humingi ka ng pagkain sa gobyerno, hindi ka bibigyan. Imbes, papatayin ka, dudukutin. At hindi ka pwede magsalita. At kung hindi ka magsasalita at pipiliin mo hindi magsalita, ay pwede ka rin madamay o pagbintangan. Sige lang, magalit kayo. Mga tita, hindi po tayo magkakalaban. Hindi po tayo magkakaaway. Mga sinasabi ko po ay ang mga katotohanan. Isa lang po yan sa mga kagaguhan ng mga Marcos. At kung may nagsasabing huwag idamay ang anak sa kasalanan ng ama, governor na po ng Ilocos si Marcos, si Bongbong, noong panahon na yon. At hindi siya inosente. At siya mismo ay nagsabi kamakailan lamang na madami siyang natutunan sa pamamahala ng kanyang ama. Huwag po nating kalimutan ang labor export policy. Yan po ang dahilan kung bakit nandito tayo sa Amerika. Isang polisiya na nagbibigay halaga sa pera at hindi sa tao. Ano po ang numero unong export ng Pilipinas ngayon? Tayo po ang numero unong export ng Pilipinas. Mga Pilipino, mga tao, mga Pilipino na kailangang kumayod ng husto sa ibang bansa para lamang mabuhay at hindi magutom ang mga pamilya nila sa Pilipinas. Tayo po lahat yon. Kayo dyan sa kabila at kami dito, tayo lahat yon. Ang nandito sa Amerika kumakayod para hindi magutom ang pamilya natin. Hindi po natin ginusto to. Kung meron lamang maayos na hanap buhay, ay bakit nating pipiliting mawalay sa ating mga pamilya para lang magsilbi sa mga dayuhan? Bakit natin kailangan alagaan yung mga anak ng mga dayuhan? Bakit? Bakit yung mga anak natin sa Pilipinas di natin maalagaan? Ito ay polisiya ni Marcos na hanggang ngayon ay nagtatanim ng mga sugat sa bawat magulang na nawawalay sa kanyang anak at mga anak na lumalaking walang magulang. Hindi po ito aksidente. Programa po ito ng gobyerno. Ang ating mga pinapadala bilang migrante na dapat ay binabalik sa serbisyo sa tao, pero binubulsa lamang ng mga politiko bilubos na lamang nila ang mga pinapadala natin. Kailangan po natin ang trabaho sa Pilipinas. Yung mga nasa side na to, sang-ayon kayo, alam ko sang-ayon din kayo. Kailangan natin ang trabaho sa Pilipinas, mga tito, mga tita. Nagugutom po ang mga kababayan natin. At habang gutom na gutom ang ating mga kababayan, ang mga Marcos ay busy sa kanilang pagpaparty. Nagpaparty sila dahil naloko na naman nila ang mga Pilipino. Ang piso ay pumalo sa pinakamababa sa kasaysayan laban sa dolyar. Sobrang taas ng mga bilihin at gasolina. Ang ating pampublikong transportasyon ay hindi pa rin nasosolusyonan. Kamakailan lamang ay natapos na ang pagdalaan nila ng budget at tulad ng mga nakaraang rehimen, hindi ginawang prioridad ang tunay na serbisyo sa publiko. Paalala lang po, minsan na pong napatansik ang isang Marcos sa pwesto at sa pinaggagawa ni Bongbong ay malamang siya na ang susunod. Bilyon-bilyon pa din po ang nakaw na yaman na hindi na ibabalik sa bayan. Huwag po tayong matakot sa kapangyarihan ng mga politiko gaya ni Marcos o Duterte. Dahil sa bandang huli, tayong masang Pilipinong api ang magpapantay ng ating kinabukasan. At kahit sinong maimpluwensyang pamilya o politiko man ang umabuso, ang masa ang maghuhusga sa kanila. Mabuhay po! Mabuhay! Mabuhay ang mga nag-alay ng buhay at biktima ng panahon ng martial law. At mabuhay kayong mga nandito na patuloy na nagbabantay sa pagnanakaw ng gobyerno at nagtatanggol sa karapatang pantao. Never again! Never again!
Again to martial law!
Never again! Never again!
Never again to martial law!
Hell yeah, AJ.
Sigilid! Sigilid! Pagpayarin! Sigilid! Sigilid! Pagpayarin! Sigilid! Sigilid! Pagpayarin! Shame on you! Shame! Shame on you! Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw! 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 We will continue our program here today and call upon Chrissy Favreau from Kabataan Alliance to truly speak upon what the Filipino people are facing today, especially as the U.S. rolled out a red carpet for Bongbong Marcos. Give it up for Chrissy. Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! I am the child of Filipino immigrants who migrated here because of the lack of opportunities in the Philippines. My parents were unable to find jobs in the 1980s. They were unable to find jobs in the 1980s because Marcos refused to address the economic crisis. Until today, our people continue to starve. Our families continue to migrate. This is why Filipino youth are being born in the U.S. We're not connected to our roots in the Philippines. We have to search them out. It is a shame that you are here today spending the Filipino people's money. It's almost 50 years since the declaration of martial law under Marcos Sr., where tens of thousands of people were victims of human rights violations, were killed, disappeared, tortured. Many of them here live in the United States and are reliving their traumas, only to find out that Marcos has been welcomed by the U.S. here to the United States and participating in this luxurious event in New Jersey, where there is a population of working class Filipinos here. It is an absolute shame that Marcos has been allowed to set foot in the United States. Decades after the Marcoses were banned from coming here. We cannot forget. We can never forget the atrocities that have happened under Marcos. But the atrocities have not ended. Since Marcos was elected as president, there have already been human rights violations. There has been the arrest, the illegal arrest of human rights advocates who are upholding the rights of children and indigenous people. There have also already been disappearances. There have been disappearances of people, of activists advocating for people's rights in the Philippines. We are not reliving this period of darkness under Marcos, but the darkness has never ended. The fact that he is welcome on the U.S. shores just proves that the darkness has yet to be lifted. But we cannot ignore the role of the U.S. for rolling out the red carpet for the Marcos dynasty to enter the U.S. again. Shame! Shame on the U.S. government! And shame on you! 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 But just like the 1970s and 80s, the Filipino people are at the forefront of the struggle to be free. The Filipino people continue to resist tyranny and dictatorship. It was not just in the Philippines, but here in the United States, Filipino-American youth joined their elders and demanded accountability for the Marcos' atrocities. They have fought dictatorship, and it is because of the mobilization of Filipino youth and kababayan here in the U.S. that Marcos Sr. was ousted. May I remind you that Marcos Sr. was ousted by the Filipino people.
Hindi namin malaman kung saan kayo kumukuha ng lakas ng loob sa kakapalan ng mukha. Nasaan ang inyong mga konsensya? Sa bagay, hindi kami nasusurpresa sapagkat si mismong Bongbong Marcos ay napakakapal ng mukha na tumulong pa dito at panatilihin ang pag-iingat sa Pilipinas. Ang kapal din ng mga mukha nyo.
It is our hunger, the hunger of our people. Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! 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 Magnanakaw! Shame on you! This is not the last time! This is not the last time that Filipinos here in the U.S. will protest Marcos Jr. We will continue to be out here on the streets demanding accountability for the crimes of the Marcos dynasty. We reject the Marcos dynasty and call on the Filipino youth and people to continue the struggle. Tuloy ang laban! We will get out of the darkness. It is our collective fight that we will oust Marcos Jr. Makiba ka! Huwag matakot! Makiba ka! Huwag matakot! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Oy, magagawa! Habang mapapalaya! Oy, magagawa! Habang mapapalaya! Oy, magagawa! Habang mapapalaya! Oy, magagawa! Habang mapapalaya! Ngayon ay lumalaban! Ngayon ay lumalaban! Hatao ang bayan! Banyak! Tumahimik ka!
Ikaw ang tanda-tanda mo na wala kang pinagkatandaan. Ha?
Hoy, Onyok! Tumigil ka!
Manahimik ka! Sa buwis niya!
Manahimik ka!
Saan yung buwis?
Ano?
Hindi niya pa binabayaran! Ang kakapal na mukha niyo! Ha? Baka kanino buwis yung pinambayad dyan? Kanino buwis yung pinambayad dyan? Ha? Ha? Oy, halika rito! Ha? Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos!
Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magbayad muna siya ng buwis! Magbayad muna siya ng buwis! Ha? Kayo ba? Babayaran niyo yung buwis ni Marcos? Babayaran
Ano? Yung mga nakapila dyan, kayo ba magbabayad ng buwis ni Marcos? Bago siya magngangawa dito sa Amerika, magbayad muna siya ng buwis niya. Ha? Oh, ano? Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Ano? Sino ba yung sinusuportahan nyo? Si Marcos? Ha? Yung constant absentee sa Congress? Nung congressman pa siya? O yung presidente kuno na panay party pagkatapos niya raw manalo? Oh, ano? Sino ba yung ka-jam session niya dyan habang tumitira siya ng cocaine? Kasama ba kayo doon? Yun ang mahirap sa atin eh. Nagpipiling katropa ni Marcos. Hindi naman invited sa mga parties niya. Ano? Nakatanggap ba kayo ng Taliano Gold? Sino dyan? Sino dyan? Ha? Sino nakatanggap ng Taliano Gold dyan? Mga kababayan, mag-isip-isip muna kayo. No, mag-isip-isip muna kayo. Hindi yung panay YouTube at panay fake news. No, eh yung barong mo, bayad na ba yan? Ha? Hindi to, bayad na yan, bayad na yan. O, buti pa yung buwis, buti pa yung barang mo, buti pa yung barong mo, bayad na. Yung buwis ni Marcos, hindi pa. Ha? Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! 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 Marcos!
Magnanakaw!
Buti yung mga barong nyo, yung mga kakainin nyo, bayad na. Yung buwis ni Bongbong Marcos, hindi pa. No, nakakahiya naman. Nakakahiya naman sa ating lahat. Oh. Oh, buhay na sa taksi. Oh, oh. Oh, sino ba sinasamba niyo? Si Kibuloy? Nagtataasan na po yung mga presyo ng bilihin sa Pilipinas. Nakapagpadala na ba kayo? 57 pesos na per dollar. No, sa ilalim ni Marcos. Golden age na ba? Kaya mga kababayan, mag-isip-isip po kayo. No? Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw! Marcos! Marcos!
Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos!
Magnanakaw!
Buti sana si Marcos Jr. yung magbabayad ng pampabotox, di ba? Hindi naman. Oh, buti ko si Marcos yung magbabayad nung pinampili niya ng barong. No, hindi naman. So, mag-isip-isip kayo mga kababayan. Marcos! Marcos!
Magnanakaw! 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 Thank you! Everyone! Give it up! Give it up! Woo! Let's keep up this energy! We will now call upon Kiss from Malaya, New Jersey to directly address the BBM supporters on the other side. Give it up, Kiss. Woo!
Kamusta kayo mga kababayan? Mabuti ba kayo? Sino mga Ilocano dito? Mga taga-Isabela, nasan kayo? Taga-Isabela ka? Oh, talaga? Oh, sige. Sasabihin ko lang sa inyo, dati ako naniwala kay Marcos. Dati ako naniwala kay Marcos at hiyang-hiya ako ngayon. Bata ako pero may alam ako, nagising ako sa katotohanan. Eh kayo! Bakit puro ganyan? 57-43 ang palitan. 3 taon lang ako nung umalis yung nanay ko para makapunta dito sa US. Kung talagang okay ang Pilipinas, bakit nandito tayo? Ba't nandyan kayo? Kung talagang unity, makinig kayo sa amin. Makinig kayo sa amin. Tama! Sa tingin nyo, joke lang ito? Sa tingin nyo, joke lang yung mga patayan?
Hindi, joke ito!
Kadiri, oh.
Marcos! Marcos! Marcos!
Marcos. So we welcome more community members to come up and feel free to speak. But until then, we will continue our chants and make sure that we are heard from the outside.
Racismo, bigoin! Racismo, bigoin! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Magnanakaw si Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Sinungaling si Marcos! Marcos, Marcos, mandaraya! Marcos, Marcos, mandaraya! Marcos, Marcos, mandaraya! Mandaraya si Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Magnanakaw si Marcos!
Sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Sinungaling si Marcos! Marcos, Marcos, mandaraya! Marcos, Marcos, mandaraya!
Marcos, Marcos, mandaraya! Mandaraya si Marcos! Huwag matakot! Makibaka! Huwag matakot! Makibaka! Singilin! Singilin! Pagbayaran! Inutang na dugo ng pasistang rehimen! Inutang na dugo ng pasistang rehimen! Huwag matakot!
Huwag matakot!
Makibaka! Makibaka! Huwag matakot! Huwag matakot! Makibaka! Marcos, Hitler, walang pinag-iba! Parehong tuta! Diktador, pasista! Marcos, Duterte, 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 walang pinag-iba! Parehong tuta! Diktador, pasista! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for the Marcos crimes! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Marcos crimes! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Marcos crimes! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for the Marcos crimes!
Ang sabi niya po, not another nickel, not another dime. Di mo marinig? Ito na po, oh. Oh, talaga? Oh, eh.
Bok, bingi ka, Bok.
Bingi ka po? Ha? Hindi niyo po marinig? Ipagbunyi ninyo ang taong hindi nagbabayad ng tax! Opo. Oh, hindi po.
Sabihin mo kay Marcos, magbayad siya ng buwis. Huwag niyo sambahin ang taong hindi nagbabayad ng buwis. Nakakahiya kayo. Sumasamba kayo sa taong hindi nagbabayad ng buwis na dapat nilang kikinabangan ng mga tao sa Pilipinas. Nakakahiya kayo.
There have been 550 million US dollars that have been spent and sent to the Philippine National Police and Armed Forces of the Philippines. This US tax dollar money, meaning our money, your money across the street, has been used to kill thousands of Filipino people back home. So as you stand in line in your barongs and everything, think about that. What are you doing to support? Why are you supporting Marcos, who denies the history of his family, who denies the real truth? 70,000 people imprisoned, 30,000 people tortured under martial law, and thousands of others killed. Shame on you. Shame on you for supporting Marcos, who denies this history. We are children. We are children of people who escaped martial law. We are children of people who had to come here because there were no job opportunities in the Philippines. I don't want to be here. I was born in New Jersey, but I would rather be born in the Philippines, where I would be free. Shame on you!
Shame! Shame!
Our U.S. tax dollars should not be used to kill our Filipino people abroad. Shame on you for not acknowledging that truth. We welcome anybody who has been listening to us today to join us across this barricade if you want to change your mind about attending this stupid event.
Woo! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Magnanakaw si Marcos!
Marcos, Marcos, Mandaraya. Marcos, Marcos, Mandaraya. Marcos, Mandaraya. Mandaraya si Marcos. Sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Sinungaling si Marcos! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Marcos, Marcos, magnanakaw! Magnanakaw si Mandaraya! Marcos, Marcos, Mandaraya! Marcos, Marcos, Mandaraya! Marcos, Marcos, Mandaraya! Mandaraya si Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! Marcos, Marcos, sinungaling! To protest President Marcos Jr. We are here to give you a warm jersey and welcome. As a reminder, we have hit the 50th anniversary of martial law sa Pinas. It is a reminder to us that we will continue the stories of martial law survivors, those who have been tortured, disappeared, killed,
remind you that as you benefit from the ill-gotten wealth of Marcos, yung kabataan natin sa Pinas, they are still in poverty, in pain, cannot see their family. We are here to remind you with our program of the true conditions that the Filipino people are facing sa Pinas. Today we will begin with Anne-Marie Lalande from Malaya. She came all the way from Seattle to talk about her experiences and will show you the true conditions sa Pinas. So please welcome Anne-Marie!
Hello again! For all of you who are at the back of the line, I came here all the way from Seattle. There are Filipinos not just here in the Northeast in Jersey, but all over the country who are part of Malaya movement. For those of you who don't know, Malaya means free. We are here because we want a free Philippines. We want genuine human rights, genuine democracy, genuine sovereignty. If this was true democracy, why is this event exclusive? Why is it only for those with wealth? When our kababayan back home are starving, poor, jobless. As a Filipino American, I have lost ties to how to speak Tagalog, Kapampangan, mga dialects which are dying out because we are forced here, like due to policies like the labor export policy that Marcos has instituted and has caused our people to be the #1 export of the Philippines. You wonder, why are we here? It is because of presidents like Marcos who prioritize giving our people's land for profit to countries like the United States and China, who refuse to listen to the people's demands, who refuse to listen to the cries of the poor. Yeah, you're silent now, huh? Shame! Shame that you are here! We are the product, we Filipino Americans are the product of presidents like Marcos and his policies that do not prioritize people. We are an extension of the Filipino nation. Let us not forget, so many of us would rather be home, would rather be able to speak our mother tongue. You cannot blame us for that. Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Ang kapal na mukha! We may be an ocean away, but there are so many Filipinos who are rising up, even here in the United States, to fight against this repression, to fight against the media repression, to fight against the political dynasties, underdevelopment, lack of respect for our people's rights. You laugh and mock, but there are people starving. There are people in the countryside who go to the cities looking for jobs. Pero wala na. We believe that in order to attain a true Philippines, true human rights, democracy, sovereignty, that we must take Marcos out of Malacanang. He did not win this election, y'all. No, the votes were counted, but the results were published when the votes weren't even finished being counted. Marcos out of Malacanang!
Marcos out of Malacanang!
Marcos out of Malacanang!
Marcos out of Malacanang!
This your hearts and your souls and think about your contributions to that. Think critically about the future generations of our people. How many Filipinos cannot speak our languages kasi dito kami? Kasi mga policies that don't center us na. We are contributing to that. We have voices, we can speak out now. We do not have to be going to these fancy events. Who do they serve? For whom?
This is our taxes! I paid for these taxes!
We don't want our money to go to this. We move an ocean away, not to serve the sons of past dictators. So once again, Marcos out of the U.S. Marcos out of the U.S.
Marcos out of the U.S.
Marcos out of the U.S.
Marcos out of the U.S.
He shouldn't even be here.
Shouldn't even be here.
May $353 million contempt order because of human rights violations that Marcos Sr. caused, that his family has still yet to pay. He shouldn't be here. Marcos out of Malacanang!
Marcos out of Malacanang.
Marcos out of Malacanang!
Marcos out of Malacanang.
Long live the Filipino people!
Long live the Filipino people.
Long live the Filipino people!
Long live the Filipino people.
Long live the Filipino people!
Long live the Filipino people.
Again, who are vastly poor. Think of your for whom.
Fascismo, bigoin! Fascismo, bigoin! Thank you, Anne-Marie! We will now call upon AJ Santos from Migrante, New York to speak upon the labor export policy that was established by Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and continues to haunt the Filipino people today.
Hello ulit, mga tita, mga tito, kamusta na? Nangangawit na ba tayo, kakatayo? Pahinga muna tayong konti. Okay lang, peace lang tayo, peace. Walang away, walang magmumura. Mga tito, mga tita, ako po ay nagbabayad ng buwis dito. I pay taxes in the United States. I pay taxes here. At nagpapadala din ako sa pamilya ko, sa Pilipinas, sa Bulacan, kung may mga taga Bulacan dyan. I send money to the Philippines, to my family. At yung mga buwis at mga taxes na pinapadala natin, ginagamit para sa mga garbong, mga okasyon tulad nito. Tayo ang nagbabayad nito. We pay for this. We pay for this fancy shit. Keep in mind, kuya, yeah, we paid your taxes. My taxes! Wait, kuya, wait! Bukas, babalik tayo sa mga trabaho natin. Kung kayo nag-aalaga ng matanda, kung kayo nagtatrabaho sa restaurant, kung kayo ay nanny, kung kayo ay caregiver, balik tayo. Bukas, magkakabantay na naman tayo. Bukas, pare-parehas tayong maghihirap. Magugutom pa rin ang mga pamilya natin sa Pilipinas. Pero, itong si Marcos, sa tingin nyo, magugutom ba siya? Never magugutom yan kasi bilyon-bilyon ang ninakaw niyan. Bukas! Kuya, ate, kung kayo, nurse, bukas maghuhugas kayo ng puwet ng pasyente nyo. Alalahanin nyo, magkakapantay tayo. Pare-parehas tayo naghuhugas ng puwet. Pare-parehas tayong naghuhugas ng plato sa restaurant. Pare-parehas tayong Pilipino. Pero ngayong araw, nandyan kayo, nandito kami. Pero bukas, magkakasalubong tayo sa Woodside. Magkakasalubong tayo sa Jersey City. Pare-parehas tayong Pilipino. Pare-parehas po tayong nagpapadala ng pera sa Pilipinas. Ang pinapadala nating pera, ang bumubuhay sa ekonomiya ng Pilipinas habang hiwalay tayo sa pamilya natin. Ang anak ko, lumaki ng walang tatay para lang makapag-abroad ako at para lang kumita ng dolyar. Bakit po iyon? Dahil sa mga polisiya ng mga gobyerno, tulad nitong gobyerno ni Marcos. So paalala ko lang sa inyo, alam ko galit kayo, naiinis kayo sa mga sinasabi namin. Pero bukas at for the rest of our lives, hanggat may mga Marcos at Duterte, nakaluhod pa rin tayo sa mga amo natin. Magpapakahirap pa rin tayo para kumita ng dollars. Mga alipin pa rin tayo habang itong mga demonyo na to ay nagpa-party. Gusto ko lang, nawala na yung mga general eh. Asan yung mga general? Papaalala ko lang sa mga PNP na nandito, mga bisita, hindi kayo welcome dito.
You're not welcome!
Baka nakakalimutan nyo yung ginawa nyo ng drug war ni Duterte. Pinatay nyo yung 5 sa mga kaibigan kong inosente. Akala nyo welcome kayo dito, nagpipicture pa kayo, nagse-selfie pa kayo. Ang kakapal na mukha nyo, mga mamamatay tao.
Alis sa US!
Kuya, manduro ka na manduro. Bukas magkapantay pa rin tayo, magtatrabaho tayo. Bilyonaryo ka. Bilyonaryo ka. Marami kang pera, kuya. Kuya! Hoy! Kuya! Kuya! Tumingin ka dito. Bilyonaryo ka. Bilyonaryo ka. Ikaw, hindi. O bukas magtatrabaho tayo. Kayod kabayo ulit tayo. Pero yung buwis natin, ibubulsa na naman ni Marcos. Our taxes and our remittances will be pocketed by these dirty ass motherfucking politicians. Nakakahiya. Tulad ngayon, magagarbong mga damit. Wow! Pero pag nanood kayo ng balita sa TV Patrol tsaka sa GMA News, nakikita nyo ba yung mga kababayan natin naghihirap? Nagugutom? Hindi nyo naiisip yun. Yung mga kababayan natin ng pandemya, walang makain. Nagtayo ng community pantries para lang pakainin yung mga nagugutom. Tapos kayo dito, nakapila kayo para mapagsosyalan sa mga diktador at mga mamamatay tao. Ano ate? Ano masasabi mo? Ayan, enjoy nyo ang party. Pero alam ko naman sa susunod, hindi naman kayo iimbitahin ni Marcos eh. Kasi ang importante sa kanya, yung mga cronies ng pamilya niya, na mga bilyonaryo. Bilyonaryo ba kayo? Hindi. So bukas, magkita-kita ulit tayo sa ating mga pinapasukan. Magtatrabaho tayo ulit. Kayod kabayo ulit tayo. Wala nang magagarmod damit. Balik na tayo sa work dress natin. That's it.
Walang hiya! Walang hiya!
Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya! Thank you so much, AJ! Yes, give it up, give it up! Singiling! Magbayarin! Magbayarin! Singiling! Singiling! Magbayarin! Magbayarin! For our last-minute stragglers, we still have a program for you! Nakahiya! Walang hiya! Walang hiya!
Nakakahiya kayo! Isa-celebrate ninyo ang magnanakaw! Kayo ang mga nakakahiya! Nakakahiya kayo ang mga millennials ang naandito!
Greetings from the International Coalition for Human Rights in the Philippines. My name is Jessica Valdez. I'm here with US. I traveled here from Seattle to be here with all of you as we protest Bongbong Marcos' first US visit as head of the Philippine state. In the past 3 years, ICHRP as a global alliance has led major efforts to bring the dire human rights situation in the Philippines to the radar of the UN Human Rights Council, the International Criminal Court, and other international human rights watchdogs. This past May, ICHRP led an international observers mission where we sent delegates from all around the world to monitor the conduct of the general elections on the ground in the Philippines. And what we found was so disturbing. We found reports of rampant electoral violence in the rural areas, vote buying, vote machine tampering, media manipulation, harassment of journalists, red tagging of both Filipinos and non-Filipinos, extrajudicial killings that completely put into question the integrity of the elections as a whole. The Filipino people have the collective right as a nation to live without state violence, without militarization, without government corruption, and without political repression in their daily lives. The Filipino people deserve a government that will prioritize national spending on social welfare and development, not beefing up the military and debt servicing. We are proud to be one of the main community sponsors of the Philippine Human Rights Act, or the PHRA, which would suspend U.S. aid to the Philippines until such a time when the Philippine government can prove that this funding is not being used towards human rights abuses committed by the Philippine state forces, and that human rights abuses are investigated and the perpetrators are held accountable. U.S. taxpayers do not want blood on our hard-earned tax dollars to kill and abuse Filipinos or any other people overseas. As people in the U.S., we stand with the Philippines in their struggle for genuine freedom and democracy, and we reject the U.S. government's ongoing support for the Marcos dynasty and Philippine state repression.
Dito, hindi kita marinig. Ano sabi mo? Oh, wala kang megaphone? Oh, walang megaphone. Kawawa! Kawawa! We can't speak Tagalog because of presidents like Marcos who have pushed our people out of our homeland. Hindi kita marinig. Dapat yung megaphone niyo. Bibigyan ka ni Marcos ng megaphone! Bigyan ka ng megaphone dito!
Magkano binayad sa'yo?
Kung talagang golden age na ang Pilipinas, ba't hindi na kayo umuwi?
Wala kang megaphone din!
Golden age ba? Nasaan? 57-43 ang palitan. Ano? Sugar shortage? Walang pondo sa PWD? Ano? Ano yung sinasabi mo? Wala kayong masabi kasi yun yung totoo.
BBM! Napakabobo! Bakit na marami nagtatanim? Hindi na ang sabihin niya, paano tayo makakapag-export? Kung hindi, sisisihin pa ang magsasaka. Bakit nagtatanim ng marami? Kung hindi, bobo!
Bongbong Mandarambong!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw!
Marcos! Marcos! Magnanakaw! Thank you, thank you! Make some noise for the crowd! We
Ilocana dito. We've been here all day. But just like our people in the 1970s, we will not give up our fight for genuine democracy in the Philippines. We will not give up our fight against Marcos Jr. Tuesday marks the 50th anniversary of martial law. Let us continue to remind our people here in New Jersey and those across the street that it was the darkest period of Philippine history. It is an absolute shame that Marcos Jr. has been allowed into the U.S. after 50 years. After 50 years, the Marcos dynasty was banned from entering the United States because of the massive human rights violations that happened under their dynasty. We cannot forget the atrocities committed by the Marcoses. We cannot forget the corruption, the killings, the disappearances, the tortures. Many members of our communities are survivors of martial law, and it is a slap in the face that you are here having a lavish party. But the atrocities of the Marcoses have not ended yet. The fact that they are able to walk here, to even fly and enter the U.S. shows that we must continue our fight. We cannot ignore the fact that the U.S. government has laid out the red carpet for the Marcoses to march right back into the United States without accountability for their crimes against the people. They owe the Filipino people millions of dollars. As Filipino youth, we are joining our communities. We are inspired by the generations that have come before us in their fight against dictatorship, our fight against fascism. We refuse to live under another era of darkness. It is the collective power of the Filipino people that will shed light on the truth. We will hold the Marcos Duterte regime accountable to their crimes. We will continue to protest every day. Every day. Marcos out! Marcos out! Marcos out of the U.S. Marcos out of Malacanang! Never again to martial law! Never again! Never again to martial law! Never again! Never again! Never again to martial law! Never again! Never again to martial law! Wag matakot! Wag matakot! Tao ang bayan! Ngayon na lumalaban! Tao ang bayan! Ngayon na lumalaban! Tao ang bayan! Ngayon na lumalaban! Marcos magnanakaw! Marcos magnanakaw! Marcos magnanakaw! Marcos magnanakaw! Marcos out of USA! Marcos out of USA! Marcos out of USA! Marcos out of USA! This is the best welcome for Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Get out! Ngayon ang lumalaban! Ang tao, ang bayan! Ang tao, ang bayan! Last but not least, to close us out, we have Lex from Anakbayan, Queens! And the future of the Filipino people! I was born here in New Jersey, Edison, New Jersey, and here we are in Newark. I took the train from Queens. It took an hour and a half. And I am part of Anakbayan Queens, which is a youth and student militant organization that fights for national democracy with a socialist perspective in the Philippines. I know, you know, titos and titas across the street, you don't want us to be here. We don't want to be here either, to be honest. But we have to be. We have to be because we stand for the truth. And even though I was not born under Ferdinand Marcos Sr.'s regime, I've studied the real history with these people behind me and with me. And I know that many of the youth and students that I organize with, our parents migrated here in the 70s and 80s when they could no longer sustain their lives in the Philippines. Why are there millions of Filipinos abroad? Why do 7,000 Filipino people leave the country every day? Why? Why are there so many overseas Filipino workers that do not even have the benefits to sustain their lives abroad? Why are there so many Filipino people suffering? You may not be suffering across the street, but there are millions of us who are toiling, who are farmers and peasants, who cannot even afford to eat rice. They plant our rice, but they cannot even afford to eat. Why? Why is that? Marcos Jr. is the son of a dictator. Marcos Jr. uplifts the legacy of his father, which is one that has tortured thousands, which is one that has killed innocent people, which is one that has imprisoned 70,000 people. And Duterte's legacy, Rodrigo Duterte's legacy, has continued that in his infamous drug war. Hi! Turn around! I know you can hear me. But really, we should be speaking to Marcos Jr. You do not belong here. How dare you come to the U.S.? Shame on you.
Shame!
We are here because we care about the Filipino people. We are here because many of our family and our friends abroad have suffered, have struggled, have not even been able to afford the food that they eat. We are out here because we believe in the justice, we believe in freedom for the Filipino people.
That's right!
And it is up to us, youth, to continue the legacy of those who are victims of martial law.
Justicia! 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 Justicia!
Shame on you who cannot even face me right now with all of these facts. Shame on all of you across the street. We invite all those who are watching on Facebook and on the live streams to join us this week as the youth and students rally at the UN tomorrow, September 19th at 10 a.m. We will call for the accountability of Sara Duterte, who is the Department of Education. We know that she has contributed to the shutdown of Lumad indigenous schools. She has supported her father in the militarization of our education. And we don't stand for that. We invite you to join on Tuesday, September 20th, where we will rally at the Philippine Consulate at noon, and we will march to the UN to hold Marcos Jr. accountable. We will make it known that there are Filipinos here that reject his dynasty, that reject another Duterte regime. It is up to us youth to uphold the legacy of the Filipino struggle. Even though we were not born during the martial law regime, even though I was not born during martial law, I know the truth and we will stand for a free and just Philippines, however long that takes. So we welcome you to join us, follow NE for Democracy Philippines. NEDEMOCRACY for PH. Oh, sorry, PH.
Marcos Duterte, babagsak! Marcos Duterte, babagsak! Defend democracy! Rise, resist, unite against the Marcos tyranny! Defend democracy! Rise, resist, unite against the Marcos tyranny! Defend democracy! Rise, resist, unite against the Marcos tyranny!
Biguin! Marcos panagutin! Fascismo!
Huwag matakot! Huwag matakot! Makibaka! Huwag matakot! Makibaka! The people united! Will never be defeated! People united! Will never be defeated! The people united! Will never be defeated! The people united! Will never be defeated! Thank you so much, everyone! Give it up for yourselves! Yes! This is a step for us, and it's a victory for us today. We are standing here outside in resistance, in opposition against BBM being here. We ask now for everyone to gather together. We'll take a picture. Come on, let us make known of this historic moment. We will continue to protest BBM's presence here until he is out of the U.S. Pagbayarin! Ito ang